Hello everybody, what is going on? Today is Kibushimaga here, and welcome back to Fire Emblem, the Blazing Blade, for our final bonus episode. Last time, we finished up Hector's story. We got through the epilogue, and, there's really not much more to know other than we are done with the game in its whole. However, of course, as I had mentioned, there are a few things to go over. Not a whole lot, but a few extras. First off, we're going to pop into the menu, and first we have the Link Arena. Here we can edit teams, we can formulate who we want, what we want, and we can go and tackle our own allies. We can use any team from any of these three chapters, of course. Chapter 10 of Link's story, the epilogue of Eliot's story, or the epilogue of Hector's story. We can pick any of them, we can alter them however we so choose, and we can basically decide what units we want to use. Any 5. We can go off of all of them. They have the same final equips, I believe. Yeah, we can trade what they have equipped on them, and we can basically use them however we so choose. We can also view all the units. We can swap, disband, and we return to the link menu. What this does is this is a special mode where if I were to link up with another friend who has Fire Emblem, we would be able to fight alongside each other, fight against each other, and basically kind of just have a fun time with each other. You can test out your teams. You won't get experience for this. This will not affect the main story. You can just basically tackle each other head-on, one-on-one, and see who is the better tactician, which is awesome. I highly recommend you guys do it. If you have a copy of Fire Emblem lying around, or your friend has one, or if you got it on the Virtual Boy, I definitely recommend you try it too. It's a lot of fun. I unfortunately don't have anyone around me, honestly, who has a copy of this game. Let alone even if I had on an emulator or a Virtual Boy, I highly doubt I have that as well. Moving on into the extras, we have the sound room. We can check out all of the different sounds, and we see we are missing but 2. Sound, 3, right? Yeah. We're missing sound 79, which we don't know, sound 81, sound 89, and we never discovered sound 97. Of course, I don't know what those were the few that we missed, but we can check through and we can see all the different songs and themes that played throughout our journeys. In all honesty, it's good to keep this in mind. If you're going for 100%, of course, this is something that's vital and you will miss out on. But other than that, this is just sound, checking to see how things are, and really just kind of growing accustomed to it. Of course, I think a few of these are limited and stuck with probably Link Arena, because of course you can't hear them. But other than that, there's really not much else to do there. We have support conversations, where we can get the info and a little bit of information on everyone else. Select whose conversation you want to read. Well, we might as well read up on everybody and see the small description. Marquez Ferre's young son, just and honorable. Marquez Ostia's younger brother, reckless but loyal. A troubled mercenary with a grudge against House Ostia. The eldest son of a wealthy merchant, finding himself. A youth from Sake, yearns to be a swordmaster. An Eastern swordmaster, seeking worthy opponents. A man from a small village in Bern, fights for his wife. So we see Dorcas is from Bern. One of Eliot's guardsmen, duty is everything to him. A knight in service of House Ostia, Hector's sworn man. A youth from Faria, very helpful and bright. The wife of Marquez Regle, a lethal beauty. Oh, wait a minute. You're the wife of Marquez Regle, but you went with Pent. Or I guess his name is Pent Regle, something like that. Oh no, Marquez Regle. He's a traveling acolyte, gentle and serene. A cleric in service of House Ostia, headstrong and bold. A cleric wandering valor, shrouded in mystery. A young mage from Etruria, charming but uptight. One of the Black Fang, true and innocent. Marquez of Regle, sole student of Archsage Athos. We see, there you go. A scholar and a novice, students of ancient magics. A knight in service of House Farid, a fresh recruit. A paladin serving House Fairy, a skilled veteran. Let him go! A vassal in service to Count Caerleon of Etruria, commander of the 5th Wing of Ilia's Pegasus Knights, a member of the 3rd Wing of Ilia's Pegasus Knights, a deserter from Burns Wyvern Riders, prideful, a deserter from Burns Wyvern Riders, brutal, the protector of Navata, a mysterious air surrounds him, a cheery thief, his casual demeanor belies his skills, the Black Fang's Angel of Death, once served Nergal, a somber girl, quiet but filled with a solemn energy, a traveling merchant, timid and easily frightened, a retired knight of Kingdom, constantly testing himself, a young girl from the Lorca tribe, stout-hearted and kind, a youth from Faray in the Lycian League, very social, a knight in service to House Caelin, virtuous to a fault, a knight in service to House Caelin, a bit of a scoundrel, a Pegasus Knight earning her title, a friend of Lynn's, a young hired sword from the Kutola tribe, one of Fargus Corsairs, foul-mouthed but kind, a paladin in service of House Fairy, modest and polite, a former Black Fang, once known as Hurricane, a dedicated sword fighter, cool and detached, the sole survivor of the Knights of Fairy. With all that information we could get their support levels. We can see all the various units that different characters can talk to and such. Hector has reached cap with Eliwood, and I wasn't really able to get far. It's a little difficult to get supports up. You kind of have to have them set side by side, and the ability to, well, support each other has to be possible. I don't know if there's specific requirements. I don't know if they have to be done on certain maps, but I do know you get unique conversations between them, and you're going to want to do it amongst all of them. You can see the different combinations. I'm just showing them off so you guys have note of them. Okay, we can flip it. Okay, so you can see all the different conversations we could have had, those you want to interact with. If you get their supports at cap, I believe your confidence or your constitution, will be held high at the very peak level, and you'll be able to do more damage or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but I do know you're definitely going to want to get their constitution up, and you're going to want to make sure everyone interacts with each other. Here you go. You can see all the different combinations you kind of have to do. It's kind of, if you want to get 100%, you have to go through both Eliwood and Hector's again, access certain chapters, and make sure you have the right requirements to obtain specific characters. But other than that, things aren't too difficult. We can see everyone only has a certain amount, and all the different ways that every character interacts with every character. Pause if need be, but you guys can really just see those few units that I had gotten to interact and talk with one another. It did take some time, but I'm glad I got a few. I wasn't able to get a whole lot like I had hoped for, but again, this is kind of the replayability of the game and the opportunity for you guys to play along and see just where things lead and how things progress with everybody. Give them all an honest shot. You can see just how well the relationships improve, how much more of a story you get out of having them all interact with one another, and kind of just a straightforward chance of hearing more and more of these characters in depth and detail. One thing I want to note is definitely between Bartray and Carla. Bartray had married someone who he deemed his mortal enemy, and Carla had gone with a warrior who she had known for quite some time. In another game, we find out that Bartray and Carla had a child together, and they served well in their days, which is pretty sweet, and I think is really nice and really cute. But I just wanted to make note of that one. Other than that, you can really just see all the different conversations. You can even have a talk with Merlinus, which wasn't too difficult. You kind of just have to have units placed by each other, have them all interact and talk and work accordingly. Unfortunately, I couldn't get that many conversations as I'd hoped for, but again, hey, it's fine. You guys do what you can, you guys work however you can, and you just make it all happen. Certainly some units have way more than others, but it was honestly a lot of fun. I enjoyed playing through it. Tried to get as much story as I can, but it's not as easy. And I tried to show everything off as much as possible for your guys' sake. So there you go, just pause at any time, kind of view everything over, gloss it over, see just what you enjoyed, what you want to fix, or things like that, what conversations you need to work on. If you're trying to get 100% in this department, see that Jafar and a few units don't have very many conversations. Ninian. Other than that, yeah, it doesn't really take too much to get through this portion. Kind of just setting them up beside each other, see who talks, see who doesn't, and making it all work as best as you can. Again, like I said, just pause at any time if you need some of these. Boom, just have a few more with Will. There's Kent. Kent has a good handful. Some of these conversations are actually really funny and it's all really enjoyable. I definitely recommend you guys have some of these if you can. I couldn't show off too many. But again, honestly, just put in your work and make it happen if you so choose. Other than that, there's really not much else to go over or cover. Go, boom, Galtz, Carla with Bartray. Perfect. Harkin, the final units. There we go. I only got 3%, but I gave it an honest shot. Lastly, we have the battle history. We get to see our final ranks and everything. In Lynn's Tale, it only took us 12 screens. We did pretty well in terms of, well, everything. Got a decent time on it. Gives us our fastest time and basically our best score. We got an A rank. It's only an 8 in normal mode, but that's fine with me. Move on and we check out Eliwood's Tale. See, Lynn says, amazing. What more can I say? In Eliwood's Tale, we didn't do the best. Well done. I'm glad we did our best. Experience, of course, was a bit of a Debbie Downer, but I did good in survival and combat, which I was glad for. Fun, not so much, and experience, not so much either. Tactics was the middle ground, but that's fine. Now we head off to Hector. Your tactics skills have won me over. See, Hector, nearly took me a whole 24 hours. Holy crap. 33 screens, got 100 stars, got a B ranking, that's fine. Boom, tactics, fun, done, survival, boom, boom, boom. Not much else to notes, but we see we have Lynn's, Eliwood's, and Hector's Tale, all in hard mode. I will not be tackling that just because that would force me to erase any of these, and I don't really want to. But other than, I guess one extra thing to note is the main menu. If you stay, you get more information on different units, as well as little big information on enemies and their weapons, stats, so forth and so forth. But other than that, I know this video was super short. It was just kind of going over all the extras as I wanted to. Hope you guys did enjoy this, though. The series was a lot of fun getting through. I enjoyed basically working all of this, even though some of it caused me a nuisance and annoyance. I had a lot of fun. It was enjoyable, every bit of it. I worked as hard as I could with all of this and tried to make it as enjoyable and as fun for you guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope you guys continue to enjoy. Other than that, that basically wraps up Fire Emblem The Blazing Blade. The only thing really left is to just say farewell. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will of course be seeing you all, well, through an old small side story. We're going to travel back in time, and even though the month of October is over and horror is gone, well, let's just say we have a little bit of horror left ahead for myself. Hope you guys did enjoy, though. Hope you guys continue to enjoy everything that I work on. Please show me your love and support. Hit that like button. Comment anything you guys enjoyed about this series. And comment what you guys would want me to fix. I don't know. Share with anybody and everybody that you think might enjoy this type of series, or share around all my old stuff, you know? It's always good just to share around, spread the word, and if you're out on new, please certainly subscribe. Check out all the other videos, all the other games that I've played. Enjoy every aspect of it, kind of just see how things went and how this journey has turned out, as well as my other journeys through other games. But hope you guys did enjoy. Hope you guys continue to enjoy. If you're out on new, don't forget to hit that little bell for, well, daily notifications. That is all. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you all did enjoy, and I'll of course see you all next time. Peace out, everybody.